Two comedy shows yesterday. 11 minutes total combined, both shows. Open mic show, same thing. It's all the same. Even the arenas, the big buildings that fill up all the seats, that's equivalent to open mic. It's with more people, you know. It's all the same. It's all the same. To the store, to the Amazon Fresh store, bought some water, some Coca-Cola, some bananas, some chips, a bundle of chips, a bundle of waters, a bundle of Coca-Colas, and a bundle of bananas. And I also have a cooler that I borrowed from some friends. And I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow, or wake up early in a bundle of hours. That can be 10 plus hours from now. And I'm gonna go out with my cooler with the stuff I mentioned from the Amazon Fresh store and hustle. I'm gonna try and sell stuff I purchased and the cooler I borrowed. Cool cooler too. And as if I am a owner of a store. Yes. And I think I will succeed. Because I get the idea from riding the underground trains and stuff, you know. See people come on those trains with Doritos and Funyuns and all types of sodas and waters, Gatorades, and they make good money. I see it. And it's caught my attention, you know, because I'm always out. I'm always walking around the buses and stuff. So I should have some extra stuff to make some cash, you know. I think this is my my new podcast episode. I got some new merch out. It's called Malcolm. It's equivalent to the Rugrats, the merch. Really cool. Really cool. A friend of mine made it for me. Go to my Instagram, MalcolmH12, and click the link in my bio. And go to my website and check out the new merch. It's pretty cool. I'll put my shirt website in the podcast description. Please read that. I also put it in the description on YouTube. I really like music, so I have to pick up the guitar, you know? It's like a good habit, and I'm never gonna lose it. Yesterday I was performing comedy, and I say comedy is just like music. And then I broke it down. I say, because us comedians, we perform, we talk, sometimes we sing, you know? As comedians, comics, or kids. We're all some kids, some baby kids. And the performer, that's the singer. If we talk about music, I'm talking about comedy, it's the same, right? And the crowd is like the sound, you know? The beat, you know, the laughs, the claps, that's all the beat, you know? So whenever I'm doing comedy, I feel like I'm performing music also. So I like to play the guitar. Sometimes on my podcast, I think it sounds cool. And what I mean by cool, I think it's acceptable for everyone to listen to it and relax, you know? This is like a relaxing time for me. Whenever I record these podcasts, I'm relaxed, you know? I'm always relaxed, you know? I still haven't played the guitar at a show yet. Besides my podcast. I'm thinking about it though. I gotta keep working, save up some money, and possibly buy an electric guitar. I might rent one, you know. I want a red, black and white electric guitar. That's cool. I think I'll get one soon. Who knows? I might take it to Santa Monica and play out there on the beach or something, you know? You can do a lot in California. You can do a lot anywhere. In California, that's why I learned that I can do a lot, you know? I played VR yesterday with my friend. Show me how to play VR. That is really cool. That is really cool. VR. It's fun. Yeah. I didn't play like a game or anything yet. I kind of like put the headset on and like walked around. It was pretty cool. It's silly when you watch somebody play VR. You're like, what's that person doing? But when you put the headset on, you're like, oh, okay. I get why they be moving like that. Because I always see it on like the internet, and I finally played it. I was like, oh, okay. Very expensive. Not really if you work. If you work, you can buy anything. It's not expensive. It's available. I'm just broke. Everything's expensive for me. $1 is like 1 trillion to me. I'm pretty appreciative. Yeah, VR is like focus, you know. When you play that game, it's like you have to focus in order to move. That's my definition. Focus. VR focus, yes. I just got done smoking a blunt. And I was watching some Rick and Morty. The season 5 premiere. Brilliant. Life is very beautiful. I just be chilling. I don't do much, you know. I go out and do comedy. I write, I draw. I meditate a lot. After I finish this podcast, I'm gonna meditate. I speak to my family. I read. I try to read every day, you know, or when I read, I try to read enough to make me write, even though I write a lot. So try to stay busy. You have to exercise every part of the body. Writing, reading, riding the bike, walking, ab workouts, drink water, brush your teeth, floss whenever you want to. Chew gum. Gum is good. Gum is like a car wash for the mouth. I chew a lot of gum. Plus, gum is tougher floss, because gum will pull out some stuff you had between your teeth a year ago from chewing. Gum open up your teeth. Gum will give you gaps. You chew gum, I chew it. Well, I ain't got no gaps, so I'm saying I think gum is chewable. Gum will rearrange your teeth if you chew it enough. Gum is like braces. Oh yeah, I also purchased a frozen pizza, pepperoni pizza, and some microwavable dish. I always get excited when I buy groceries, you know, because when I first moved to LA, I got the food stamps, and hold up, my butt itching. I be shaving, and I always shave every part of my body until I bleed. That's how I get all the hair, you know, and end up cutting my body parts. It's okay. And end up itching after I got the shower. That's okay. Yeah, food stamps. Yeah, I like grocery shopping because when I first moved to LA, I got the food stamps. 2017, got the food stamps, the stamps food. And I was very appreciative, and I'm still appreciative to have them now. And when I first started purchasing stuff, I always buy candy, you know. So back home, my mom make all the food, you know. I didn't have to do anything. And I left home, and I'm on my own, and I was buying candy. I was buying candy with my food stamps, you know. And now I buy food because I don't live outside or in the car anymore. At least at the moment. I ain't mad. Outside is all right. Outside is all right with me. You know, you climb buildings. You can sleep in a tree. You can sleep outside or on top of the buildings of your favorite comedy clubs. Sometimes you can sleep inside of the comedy clubs if you know good hiding spots like me. And then you can try to get a job or find your own way to make money. And then you end up in the house again, like I am at the moment, you know. And I still go outside. I go outside more than I be inside, you know. I still talk about being homeless. I'm not homeless anymore. I still talk about being homeless. I'm not homeless anymore because I'm always outside. Outside is beautiful, you know. I think you have to be outside to build a house. Outside made me stronger, ER. For real, you know. I have on a pair of gray Converses. When I first started comedy back home in North Carolina, I wore these. And now they still cool. I still put them in the washing machine if they get carried away. My Converses, if they get carried away, if they get really dirty. I slept outside in these, worked out in these, boxed in them, jogged in them, and now they have the front of my Converse, if I pull the bottom of the shoe down, it'll open. It's crazy. Almost like a mouth. My shoes can talk, is what I'm saying. They got holes and stuff in them, but they look really cool. Plus, I started comedy in them, you know, and they look like these Converses look like boxing shoes, you know, and I feel like everything I do, I feel like I'm a boxer, you know. Comedy, for me, it's music, it's boxing, everything's the same, you know, it's all the same. It's like a boxing match, you know, and I wear these cool shoes to remind myself I have to stay in the ring in order to achieve or become a part of history. I have to stay in the ring. What I mean by the ring, I have to stay on the course of the art that I'm creating. Comedy, drawing, music, podcast. I have to stay active. And these shoes humble me. They humble me. When I first started comedy, I had these on, and I had on a Michael Jordan hoodie. I had a guy for Christmas. My mom bought it for me for Christmas. Michael Jordan hoodie. You get a Michael Jordan hoodie because you're going to be excited, you know. Man from North Carolina. And I wore that hoodie the first time I ever went to a comedy club to watch. I wore that in these shoes. I didn't perform that day. I watched. I performed the week after. I changed the outfit the next week. But I had on gray Converses, and I had on Michael Jordan hoodie. And fast forward, I'm in LA now. I started comedy in 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I've been doing comedy for 7 years. I've been doing stand-up comedy for 7 years. So fast forward from sitting at the Laughing Gas on South Creek Parkway, North Carolina, South Side. I go into the Laughing Gas. 2014, December. It's almost Christmas. Having these great Converses, Michael Jordan hoodie. 7 years go by. Now I'm in California, having these gray Converses. And yesterday I wore these gray Converses, and I had on some merch that a friend made for me. But the photo was animated, but also the photo was a photo I'd taken off my iPhone, and a friend made it animated for me. And I had the merch on yesterday. So it's I had on the Michael Jordan hoodie when I first went to a comedy club. Now I have my own merch. And it's I don't know. I don't even know. It makes me want to go even harder, you know? It makes me want to perform every day like I do. It makes me want to buy the store staples because I need every notebook, every pen, pencil. I need everything in there in order for me to create, to keep going. And I record this podcast so people can listen. I know I confuse people because I confuse myself, but only if you listen, maybe people can get motivated to do cool things in life. I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was cool though. 7 years ago, I had on these shoes and a Michael Jordan hoodie. And 7 years go by, I have on these shoes again because I'm not throwing them away. And I probably throw them on the power line when I get tired of them. But yeah, I have on these shoes again 7 years later. And merch, like my own merch. Charlotte Hornets hat on and some Michael Jordans I got from my manager. So cool. That's the merch. You gotta look at the merch. Those are Jordans. If you look at the merch, those are Michael Jordan shoes. NBAs. I wear Converses, but Jordans are really cool though, I'm still doing comedy 7 years later. I can do doing comedy in Los Angeles is very active because you can perform anywhere. You can go somewhere and say, hey, can I rent this place out and do a show? And they say yes. It's a very creative town, creative world, Everybody's having fun. It's a motivated town. Wherever I met with Malcolm Hatchett. Sorry, I'm gonna say it again. I got on these gray shoes I wore when I first started comedy in 2014. These gray Converses, they were new then. These gray Converses. I had these on at the Laughing Gas back home in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, with a Michael Jordan hoodie, December 2014, watching my first open mic. And a week later, I started comedy. December 11, 2014, I started comedy. I think. Or maybe the 19th. I visited the 11th. Started the 19th. I'm not sure. I don't know. I had these shoes on and Michael Jordan hoodie. Fast forward 7 years later, I got these same shoes on with my own merch. I mean, I could have done it 7 years ago, but I wouldn't have knew if I never started comedy. It's really exciting. I want to repeat myself because I want a kid to hear this someday and write. I want him to write. I want him to take notes and possibly create something that'll make him excited and spread the word with the world. That sentence was like an apple, very healthy. I might go play arcade later. I'm out here in North Hollywood. I might play arcade later. There's an arcade place near. Arcade is cool. It's really cool. It's cool to think about, It's cool to think about the colors and stuff. Arcade's old school. It's like, whoa, just playing it. That'd be cool. I was doing like 3 podcasts a week. Now I continue to do my podcast. I don't think I ever stop. I always tell myself I'm gonna stop this podcast. I was like, well, I talk to myself enough. I might as well press record. Plus, this is equivalent to a book or books. I'm in my 80s of episodes with Wherever I Met with Malcolm Hatchett. That is the podcast. This is my audiobook. This is my life. These are my thoughts. These are my truths. This is how I walk. This is how I talk. Country boy, country boy. Y'all gonna get a black cat someday. Yeah, that'd be cool. Those things are as spooky as me. You know, I do a lot of comedy. You know, it's very hard for me to speak to girls. You know, I get very nervous. I don't know. I can perform in front of anybody. You know, but when it comes to getting in a relationship or ask somebody on a date, I get nervous. You know. I can fill up a room to tell some truths or some jokes, you know. But if a pretty girl come up to me after the show and say I was funny or I wasn't funny, I never know how to say, hey, you trying to go out? You trying to go get some food? I never know how to. I can say it in my mind, but I never say it like I said on this podcast. I don't know. So many girls, but no words to ask them out on a date. So many girls, but no words to ask them out on a date. You only need one. I can't even talk to none. I get too shy. And I don't know why. It's alright, I'll roll some marijuana. I'll roll some marijuana. That's my girlfriend. That's my girlfriend. She don't do me no wrong. She don't do me no wrong. Whoever met with Malcolm Hatchett. One day somebody's going to approach me and say they started a podcast because I started a podcast, and I'm going to give that person a hug. One day somebody's going to approach me and say they started a podcast because I started a podcast, and they was motivated by my podcast, and I'm going to give that person a hug and subscribe to their podcast. I got a new video on YouTube of me doing some comedy on Juneteenth. Very fun show. I did 9 minutes and 30 seconds. We were only supposed to do 9 minutes, but you know, it really don't matter, as long as you have fun. And yeah, that's about it. My friend recorded it for me. I always want to record when I perform, even if I say the same thing I said a few shows ago. I always try to improve it. Sometimes I try to just go and perform because it's a workout. I'll be doing this forever. It's everlasting. I'll be doing it forever. I have to. It's very important. Performing it soothes the souls, and yeah. So I had to post. I posted a new video on my YouTube channel, not the podcast YouTube channel. I have just type in Malcolm Hatchett and you shall see it, or go to my Instagram. I always update my Instagram with the recent things that I do. Like that show recently. I posted it on YouTube. So I said, hello, I have some YouTube footage of me performing comedy on Juneteenth. And it was a cool show. And I always say cool because I don't know what else to say that would describe how I feel. I always feel cool. And cool is a calm word, very calm. I say cool a lot, even when I perform, It's a calm word. It's a calm temperature. Cool, It's just cool. It's a cool word, I don't know. If you scramble cool, you get loco. Wherever I'm at with Malcolm Hatchett.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Wherever I'm At with Malcolm Hatchett. Like, subscribe, share, tell everybody, tell your cousin you don't like, tell your baby mama, tell the dude down the street who keep calling the police on you because you fresher than him. Go down the street and tell him to listen to Wherever I'm At. Follow my YouTube page at Malcolm Hatchett. Follow my Instagram page at MalcolmH12. Follow my Twitter page at Malcolm Hatchett. And show love to my Patreon page at Malc12. MAL